Lord Jesus Christ.
Once again, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Father.
In our journey, we are now on the 22nd day of the 6th month of the year. That means to say, little by little, we are continuing and moving on. In fact, many already have gone back to the place of work to tell us and remind us that life goes on in spite of the pandemic, in spite of whatever reason may try to hinder us from moving on. So, on this 22nd day of the 6th month of the year, what is the Lord telling us? How is the Lord guiding us, His people, His disciples? One of the characteristics and a consequence of the pandemic is the preventive measure, stay home, save lives. And this is very important because in staying home, we prevent others from being infected by us, and we prevent others to infect us as well, and thereby we are saving lives. But as a consequence of staying home, especially in small spaces, small units, we also have that experience, to which the gospel today is trying to guide us. St. Matthew, once again, brings out Jesus as the teacher of the new people of God. Just like Moses taught God's people, the tribes that left Egypt, to become one people of God, so Matthew and Jesus also guides us with Jesus as the new teacher. And what is the experience of the early Christian communities to help us understand the reading today? We remember that the early Christian community were commissioned and missioned to announce the good news. But as community living together, and human as they are, we are today, we can imagine that they find reasons upang pansinin the faults of others. There are always reasons for us to find reason na punahin ang kapwa, ang ating kapatid. So, with that, friction begins to destroy or interrupt our relationship. And therefore, Matthew, in order to solve this very human tendency to create friction because of what we see in everybody except in ourselves, what we judge in others, but we forget that we are also being judged by others, is the situation precisely of the living together. So, Matthew makes Jesus tell the early Christian community, stop judging. Don't forget that you have also reasons to be judged. Because we are all the same human beings. We have the same reasons to be judged. But we only see others. But we forget we are also with reasons to be judged. So Jesus clarifies this with that image. How can you see others with a splinter in your, with a beam in your eye, samantalang nakikita mo sa kanila ay malilit lang in compare to what is hindering you from seeing them? What is this word of St. Matthew for us today? First of all, we admit that stay at home to save lives create friction. Araw-araw kong nakikita, araw-araw kong ganito, araw-araw besides of my desire to be free in my movement. Of course, I am stressed out. And this can be a reason bakit ko pinupuna ngayon ang mga kasama ko sa bahay. So Jesus reminds us of our humanity. And our humanity is oriented towards judging others. This brings us to the appreciation of the presence of the Lord Jesus in the sacrament of the Eucharist. He who tells us, stop judging, is with us. And he did not judge. Father, how about the Pharisees? He did not judge the Pharisees as persons. He judged the Pharisees because of their lack of commitment to be responsible towards the welfare of the people of God. So also, we are being asked to be tolerant. Tolerant because everybody has reasons to be judged. And we are also being asked to respect others. Respect in the sense of accept others for who they are. We cannot change everybody. We cannot change anybody. But we can be tolerant towards them and be accepting of them. That is the point of the Lord's words today in our journey today. Hopefully, we listen to the statement of the Lord and apply it in our stay home, save lives.